Hey, what's going on, guys? Cho the Chocobo here. We are back. We are still kind of plopping along. You can see that not too much time has passed since I last left you all. I was hanging out in stream, getting some experience sword bottles, getting ready to do my great transfer of things, and then a couple of things happened. Number one, numero el uno, we realized that we did not make the emerald sword, so we do need to do that. But in the interest of not having everyone scream and go crazy, I'm just going to have to game move them in, but instead I will sacrifice 3 emeralds. I sacrificed 21 emeralds, so well over the limit, because apparently these are the wrong emerald leggings, and that's not my fault, and people are like, just game mode them in, you have to swap them around, so we're going to do that. The helmet and the boots are okay, but the chest plate and the legs are no bueno. So let's go ahead. Whoop, that's not what I want to do. Emerald. Okay. So we need this, and then we need that. Alright, cool. So boom. We have what we should have had to begin with. So am I good? Yeah, we're good. Alright, cool. Number 2, we need to get to the crafting bench. And then we need to do this. I did not give myself an emerald sword. Oh well. Tough times, man. Tough times. Alright, so bang. Bang. Hello? Oh, I'm blind. Wait, am I blind? Yeah, I am blind. Alright. Confirmed, Chocobo is blind as all heck. You know what? You know what? Fleep it. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Assuming it works. Wait, where did my emeralds go? There you are. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you. Alright, come on. Just give me some of that wood. Okay, up we go. Hello, 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 hello. Whoop. Okay. Then make that. That's not how you make sticks. Alright. Stick. Emerald swad. Whoop. And then take emerald swad. Bottles everywhere. Alright, cool bean arenos. Now I'm just gonna store these. I'm gonna store the Iron Man stuff. But I do want to repair them. Hold on. I don't know how this happens on such a consistent basis, but we need to freaking organize our stuff like a little bit more here. I'm not gonna mess with zombies yet. I think I might actually have a plan for the zombies, but not right meow. Solium, we're gonna hang out in here. Solium ingots, we're gonna hang out in here. We do not need the soul shard right now either, because we're gonna have to wait until we have Soul Stealer 5, which unfortunately I don't think we're gonna get to in this particular episode. And excuse me, my gosh, another star we can just drop off in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this all off. Put on the experience armor. And then put the pickaxe over here. Alright, and let's get all the Iron Man stuff here. Get this repaired. Alright. The convenience of having a duct tape tree is amazing. Alright. And then just bang, 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 bang. Alright, cool. Everything is away and where they should be in the world. Everything is looking good. I did read the comments talking about how Stan Lee is going to be the man of the hour with the willpower stuff, but we will take care of that another time. We're not going to do that today. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that I'm like, yeah, I know, that's a thing. So don't you worry your pretty faces about it. I am very much aware of that. We will do it eventually. Okay, Blaze. No, you are not what I need. Although, I will take you because you're going to give me a strength boost, I believe? Yeah, okay, good enough for me. Is there... blurb? Okay, fire resistance, perfect. Alright, this is going to just let me fight my way through all these baddies in terms of the blazes. I should make the containment chamber. That would just be smart. Alright, so we need some more glass. Glass will also give me a little bit more information than what we had before, which will be nice. So let's go ahead and throw this away. There we go. Glass. Okay. There has to be a faster way of doing this. I don't know. Alright. I really can't believe I have to do this every single time, but maybe I do. Alright. Surround that by fish. Glass. Wow, that was way more than I had bargained for. That's okay. Alright, so off we go to the wild blue yonder. Replace the alchemical bag with that. Out of those two pets hanging out. Fall down. Okay. Now, this part. So it should be right about here. So for the time being, we're just going to make a really like pleb version of this. Eventually, I will make it right and proper, but for now, we're just going to deal with it this way. Okay, so that should be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the wall right here. Okay, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's going to be more right there. So let's just cordon this whole thing off. All right. All right, cool. That should be roughly what we're working with here. Might have gotten the depth a little bit wonky. I think that's right, though. I think they spawn basically at that height, or one above, one below, I think. Not 100% sure. Okay, whoop. Okay, and then, whoop, up we go. Also, hello to everyone in the... I don't know if the UK is watching right now, but hello to our friends over in Aussie land, as well as some people from Southeast Asia and whatnot. People I don't normally get the chance to stream to. Had a bit of a funky morning in terms of not what you would typically expect from me, but not a bad thing, certainly. Had a lot of fun. Got to hang out with Princess Lee, which was fun. She kicked my butt in some Skywars, being the fierce warrior bunny that she is. Okay. And then let's get the glass. You know what, Steak? You're all fine and dandy, but oh my lord, do I have enough glass to finish this? Yes, I want to say I do. Unless I keep doing dumb things like that. Ooh. It's sort of close. Okay. We might actually be a bit short here. Nope. Okay, that will work out just fine. That is okay. This should be okay. Alright, so if my assumption is correct, they should all spawn within there. And blazes, so blazes can't really, well, as I say that, this one's kind of trying to escape. Blazes have an issue trying to climb out. So if I actually, did this properly, if they had a little bit more depth, they can't actually climb back out. But unfortunately, I did not do this right. Also, they have knockback for some bizarre reason. Oh, and my armor is taking damage. Okay, this perhaps is not the way to go. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we are going to have to bust out the chainsaw. Alright, chainsaw, have at it. Nope, 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 nope. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. My god. Yeah, we're gonna need to improve the formula here. We're gonna need to improve that formula. Oh my sweet bejeeber walkies. We will need to improve the fudge out of this formula. So I'm not sure exactly how the experience armor works. Maybe you guys can help me out. But is it the collection of orbs makes it better? Like, does it just give you a higher yield per orb? Or is it done by making them drop more orbs? Because I do not know how that works, actually. Huh! Got Joe. Ooh, look at that experience, though. Nice. Much faster than the stupid experience tree. Alright, then you nerf herders. So we will have to, we're gonna have to make something that can cordon that off. Probably just a good old-fashioned door. A door ought to do the trick. Alright, so every hit gives you experience. Oh, okay. And more XP per drop. Higher yield from orbs in each. Okay, got it. So hitting with the experience sword gives you experience, and then you also get higher experience from orbs in general. Okay, cool. Good to know. I wonder. I'll have to see. Because then that means I could just technically stockpile a whole bunch of orbs. Okay, hold on. So like that versus. Am I going crazy? Maybe that was just a really weird. Okay, I'm confuzzled. Huh. Who knows? Je ne sais pas. Do not particularly care, though, because this is not the important part. Alright. So, nope, not how this is going to work. Okay, so, bang, bang, boom. Alright, while that is running, so blaze rods we can obviously throw into there for some cheap and easy energy, but this will also work for furnaces, which I'm thinking is what I'm going to be using blaze rods for, because this is actually one of the very early things I want to do in Out of Minecraft, but was not very feasible just because of the way that it was very inefficient, and also I had time limitations, so not really a good idea. But for our purposes, this should be just fine. Also, we don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it just because I feel like it's the right thing to do. This is actually sort of a waste, to be honest, but whatever. We'll be okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and whip out the monocle. What do we need for this? 40 levels. Wow, okay. That is pretty expensive, but it will be worth it. So I don't have to worry about the extra things here. What I will do, however... Actually, no. Should I? Yeah, no, I'm good. I had a thought, and then I'm just gonna cast that thought straight out. Alright, so we need to get to level 40 here. I'm gonna take this monocle off. Actually, you know what? We do have that. Where are you? No. Are you it? Yeah. I'm wondering if I want to mess with this anvil pet. Maybe it'll be repairing fast. I doubt it, though. I really highly doubt it. The yield is false. Only hitting. Just hitting them gives you experience. But you must use a full sword. Oh! So the strikes themselves give me experiences. Experiences. What am I even saying? So the hits themselves give me experience, but... it doesn't, whatchamacallit? So only the hits give me experience. It has nothing to do with the experience orbs. That's what I'm hearing. Alright. People are saying, yeah. Alright, well in that case, there's not really a reason to use this, honestly. Honestly, it's sort of rubbish, to be honest. Actually, hold on. I know this is sort of like a whoop. I Okay, fixed. Alright, let's see here. Is it hard to make Hulk? Oh, God, a lot. Ugh. Forgot they made it involve potions and stuff. Meh. Whatever. I think I'm going to go ahead and put on the Iron Man suit, because it does give me a whole bunch of strength, and that is very handy. This is fine, I just don't think it's that good. Maybe you guys will be like, no, Choco, it is always better to run experience armor, but it seemed kind of... If what you guys are saying is true, and it's just per strike, I'm much better off just mass clearing them, because it's just no contest. Because I can kill more than I can strike. I shouldn't have to do that. The hitting of the blazes shouldn't be the way I get experience. It should be by the throughput of destroying them all. But I also look like a friggin' savage and a half with this. Alright, let's see here. Back down we go. Alchemical bag to the side here. Okay, and then let's go ahead. Whoop. Hello? Okay. Let's go ahead, turn this bad boy on. And you know what? I'm just gonna let this run for a little bit. We're just gonna let that run a little bit, let them gather up. They aren't aggroing onto me. They see me. I'm not shooting, so they appreciate the glass. Let's have it run for a little while. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit. But okay, so while we're waiting for that to all happen, let me explain some real quick. So I'm thinking what we might do is right underneath this part, we might actually just make these into actual just like torrential stacks. So assuming I can get enough, we might actually just make this entire thing into a blaze farm thing. But I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. Because we don't need that much, right? So we'll see. Are they still spawning in? I don't think so. I think they're capped. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, I feel the lag. I feel it, and I feel it good. Also, hats for days, please. Okay. Did one escape? Oh, one of the cheeky buggers escaped. Oh, I knocked him out. There's our 40. Where's the switch? Oh god. Nope, nope. Alright. Just clear the rest of these bad boys out. Okay. Survey says... Oh, I get... Wait, I just got experience for striking something. Wait. Wait, hold on. Was that because I hit something, or was it because I killed something? Nope, I got experience for hitting him. This is the new 8-bit Minecraft. Oh, man. Huh. Well, I'm confused. I thought I wasn't supposed to get that, but apparently I did. So apparently I'm cheating like really hardcore. Alright, let's see here. So, Blaze Pet, Magma, you have done your Jorbs. Okay. Enchanted Plate, do your worst. Alright, now this is going to be the part that sort of stings. So we got Soul Stealer 5. Perfect. The first thing that's going to get this bad boy is a chainsaw. For what I assume are obvious reasons. So we need 12. That's not too bad. We can swing 12. Excuse me. We're going to take this book, we're going to throw it onto there just to make sure that we always have a copy of Soul Stealer 4, or still Soul Stealer 5 ready to go. Alright, cool. So we have those things in, whoop, that's not what we want to do. So we have those things in order. Let me just make sure that I'm not, oh, this is, okay. Well, I did not see that coming. Alright. I guess all we can do it on is that chainsaw. Did not expect that. Alright. Got kind of thrown a curveball there. I mean, honestly, it shouldn't make that much of a difference, I don't think, in our plans, but we'll see. Definitely did not expect that, though. Huh. Sitting here like a little bit confounded right now that that just happened. Let me go ahead, throw that out. Throw the oak wood planks out, and then we're just gonna throw on these extra blaze rods into here because I literally have no other use for them. I'm also gonna stack these because I am not a savage. Alrighty. Dying. Let's go ahead and put this onto here. We just need to get 12. 12 I think is reasonable-ish to get from this. What am I talking about? It's so much faster just to do it with blazes. Alright, blazes. Use Big Bertha or Slice for it? Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm assuming it works with Royal Guardian as well, which is, I guess, the ideal thing. Okay. Have at me, boys. Whoop, nope, I wasn't here. Just kidding. Saw nothing. Just go ahead, populate. So I guess there is a hard cap as to how many can spawn in there. Whoa, let's chill, fam. Well, maybe they don't. I don't see any more green numbers popping up. They look angsty, though. Alright, so here's question number 2. We're going to do an experiment on these guys in a second here. Let me quickly just turn off. Fudge off. Literally hat farming, guys. Like, come on. What you know about hats? Come on. Okay. Done. And done. Alright, cool. Level 31. Just like that. That is really weird. Alright, so. Let me go ahead. Slap on Le Soul Stealer onto here. Probably should get a Big Bertha soon, but I'm assuming this will work just as well. Maybe even put on the Experience Sword? Actually, that's not a half bad idea. Because I'm not going to be killing anything that's like super hard to deal with at the moment, so Experience Sword should be just fine. Let's go ahead and take a gander. Oh, Experience Sword. Experience Sword. And then Soul Stealer 5. 17. Acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Put onto the chainsaw. Okay. We have a soul-stealing chainsaw. Strange. Alrighty. Now, for this part. Wait, what happened to you idiots? I had more moo-moos. Frowny face. We had more moo-moos than this. I know we had more moo-moos than this. Come on, moo-moos. Nope, don't grow frozen there. I want more moo-moos. Moo-moos. Dadgummit, whatever. Alright, up we go. We just need to get the soul shard. Oot in a boot. Oh, right. Oot in a boot. Soul shard. Alright, cool. Alright, and then... Alright, so this is one right now. Oh no. It doesn't count if it's from an... Oh no. It's an actual disaster. What have we done? They don't have souls? What? Oh, it has to be my hotbar. Good thing I just butchered all those cows. Ha! 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 What have I done? What have I done? I failed. Alright. Oh no. It's actually disastrous. Alright. It's okay. We'll make this work. Alright. Feed me all of your beautiful, enchanted golden apple cows. Yeah, well, we're pretending that never happened, guys. That I don't know what you're talking about. I clearly was experimenting for science, and science it compelled me to do strange things, and we never saw any of that happen. All right. Oh gosh, this is gonna be super annoying. I really don't like doing this. Que sera, sera. All right. Oh, alchemical bag. Where are you? There you are. Okay, let's go ahead. I don't even remember where the heck you were in the grand scheme of things, but we're just gonna put you two there. On the upside, 20 notch apples, so energy for days. Also a whole bunch of golden apples, so lots of energy for days. And egg away. Okay. Don't I have... Am I crazy? Did I get rid of it? I think I got rid of it. I did get rid of it. I did get rid of it. It's not a big deal. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, so we're just gonna pretend I said nothing. Water. Alrighty. The randy dandy raw beef. I'll take it. Anybody take it? Let me throw it away. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Wow. Just struck down. We are in need of quartz. Hook us up with some quartz. Whoa. That's not how you spell quartz. Okay, and then... We'll just get a whole bunch. Why not? It doesn't really set us back at all. Lord knows we already have thousands of lily pads for a pet we barely use. We don't really need leather or anything either, so... Sorry. Later, boys, as I pick them all back up. Darn it. Nope, that's an ultimate bow. We can do this. I have played Minecraft long enough that I know how to throw away things, I swear. Alright. Wowee, my neck. Alright. We can now go over here and make ourselves some of these here cows. Yep, gonna go ahead and just... This is gonna take freaking forever. god, this is so painful. Alright. You know what? This is unacceptable. We're just gonna get a whole bunch of water buckets. Water buckets everywhere. Because fudge. Alright. Duplicate crystal chests. I hear you, man. I hear you. We're going to work on that once we get our inventory system going, which we currently do not have a good inventory system. Alright, so... Boom, boom. That's not what I want to do. Alright. And then... Can I be Bay? I don't know. I am someone's Bay. I am a Bay's Bay, actually. Wait, say what? Oh, never mind. I was about to be like, wait, water has a high energy thing? That is broken. Well, actually, water does have energy. I have no idea how you go about using it, but it does technically have energy. And then we'll just throw in a water bucket into here. And the water bucket into here. I highly doubt we'll ever use these buckets, but whatever. Okay, so we have 20 moo-moos. Dang. So I really did set us back a little bit there. That's alright. Go ahead, just jump down here. Give me all the moo-moos. Give me moo-moos, okay. Then chibbity chop all the way to the shop. Okay, I see that we've achieved tier 1. Think we can squeeze out a tier 2? Maybe? Is that a little bit too ambitious? I think we can squeeze out a tier 2. No. Dang. I think we're literally one short. Rip. All my salty tears. Alright, hold on. It's not acceptable. I'm getting my freaking moo-moos. Alright, I guess we'll just do 2. Alright, so bang, that is done. And then we'll just throw in this water bucket for freezies. Well, I don't know how, but I somehow managed to make this overly complicated. Alright, come here, bucket. Alright, one last moo-moo for the road. And then, oh no, backpack, stop absorbing my tools. Alright, moo-moo, did. Sweet. And then, yep, there's tier 2. Alright, so I would need to repeat that process for quite a while. That's going to take a long time, and I don't think anyone is interested in waiting for me to do 9 million moo-moo slaughters. So, instead what we're going to do is I'm just going to leave that as is. I'm going to handle this probably in my own time. But overall, not a bad system. Makes me kind of curious as to what we could theoretically actually do with that. Because I'm starting to think that maybe there's a slightly better way of doing this. I don't know. But either way, we have some things that we have to test out. I know I have to test out a couple of really bizarre things that have occurred to me in retrospect, which I hadn't considered before. Because now that I realize that it's not going to work in terms of... Sure, we'll use an ostrich. Now that it's occurred to me that it will not work in terms of... Nope. Wait, what? A simple thing for experience trees. I'm starting to wonder what we can mess around with here, because maybe we can just make this into one giant mega farm. It really just is a question of what works and what doesn't. So I'm going to test some stuff out. How are you suffocating in glass? How is that even possible? You're in glass. I don't understand. They're literally in glass. Like, that's not a thing. Like, you... No, it's not a thing, man. And they're... What? What is happening? Creepers are drowning under... Wait... Oh... My brain... My brain, it hurts. What? Oh no, they're gonna make it to the surface too, which is the worst part of all. Wait, maybe they won't. No, I think they messed up. I'm a terrible person for finding this really funny, but I find it really funny. Oh, strange, strange things. Alright, anywho's Goodoodles. That is all for now. I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to be the episode there. Look forward to getting the... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go pretty Hamtaro with it, honestly. Well, we'll see. Actually, I don't know why this would work. And this would be a stretch among stretches. So tier... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna explain. We're gonna do one test on the recording together, all together. Because if this does work, by some bizarre chance, then obviously we might be able to save ourselves a lot of grief here. But let me just go ahead, break this down. Okay. We retrieve the components as we would expect. Good. So, let me review the rules of soul cages. Starting from tier 1, they become valid for spawning. These do not need redstone in order to work. But they do have some other spawn rules. Oh, let's see here. Unless... Did they make them so they all need redstone? No, okay, good. I was about to be like, no? Alright, so let me see here. Soul shard. Alright, so tier 1 requires 64, and then they can spawn in 2 at a time. Mobs spawn 20 seconds apart. Tier 2 requires 128 souls. Yeah, okay, so this is what I thought. So 128 souls, mobs can spawn 4 at a time, and mobs spawn 10 seconds apart, which is not too bad. Tier 3 is whenever they all spawn regardless of me being close enough. So tier 3 is honestly the bare minimum of what we need. This is sort of important to us, but we're not going to worry about it too much. But this is not redstone dependent, right? So they'll just kind of keep on kind of trolling the heck out of me until I do otherwise. Let me see here. I'm wondering why this is not working. I feel like that should be working. We put in this... I'm confused. This should be working right now, and I'm baffled by the fact that it's not. Why are you not working? Because this is right... There's nothing that's actually opaque above it. Maybe it has to be like daylight or something bizarre? / time set day? I don't know. Yeah, okay, it has to be daylight. That's weird. I actually had no idea that it had to be daylight for this to work. So if we got to tier 3, it would be acceptable. Alright, so confirmed that that is indeed working. For some reason, I don't know why, but it requires that it be daylight. I do not remember this rule, but it seems like something that would definitely be a thing, so I shall not question it. Now to get to this part. Now, any creature spawned by a soul cage is soulless. Or at least they should be. Are they glitched? Darn it. I had dreams. Alright. Alrighty. Let's just wipe them all out. Unfortunately, unless splash damage doesn't recognize it. No, dang it. Cry every time. Alrighty. Well, test 1 has failed, sadly to say. No easy mode glitches for us. Cry every time. Let's go ahead and put the soul cage down. Put the labor down. And then put our tier 5 back in there. We honestly do want the tier 5s, because tier 5s will let me do what we did with the drop towers in season 1 of CrazyCraft, which will be nice. But anyways, that is all good and dandy. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Just why? Why? Sad times. Sad times. Alright. Sorry about that. My brain literally just was like, nope, the end, rip. Alright, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and ciao for now.